What's going on, guys? Pegasus from the Wise Guys, and I'm here with first place winner today, playing a very interesting deck. And I'm not gonna say much anymore, because we're here with.
Yes, you know who I am today. Yes, I am. I am back here again. Yes, good to see you guys.
Shout out to the mat, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
it looks
mat,
good.
man. That looks clean.
Oh, I'm sorry. It looks. Oh my God, it looks good. It
Broke
looks
character.
magnificent. Yes.
Very nice mat, though.
It look dope.
Very nice mat.
Man,
She's
that
an
level
old school
10
card,
sync, that level 10 Chaos Angel, and that.
I saw it. Yeah. Well, I saw the sauce. I know they're gonna enjoy this one, so we're gonna get into it.
Cool. Yeah, I play Dark Worlds, so we'll start with the Magic Monsters, I guess. 2 Graphas, 3. Why the hell is this rainbow? Like, please explain to me. I don't understand. Like, it's BUX, but rainbow.
Cajun. It's actually Cajun. Cajun. French.
2 silvers, 3 snows.
Let's see what you could skip past the OT Silvers like
They're not first dead though.
Oh, okay, yeah, cover them
You
up.
gotta cover them bad boys back up. Like, still clown me on the book. 3 Gentas and 1 Swirly.
Ooh, I like this. Did you force people to talents today? I know you did that at least once.
We'll get there.
Yeah, okay.
We'll get there.
sorry.
I don't have to mention that. You need 1 at least. You don't need the 2 of this. It's just a card that you don't really want to open. If you open it, cool. You want to see like other cards that help you facilitate your combo, but you don't really need 2 of this. You only need 1. If they playing branded or bestial and they banish it, it's okay. You still can live. Don't need to explain anything about that. Not about that. 2 silvers. And testing, I was doing 1 silver, 1 gold, but this is the hand loop build, so 2 silvers.
Yeah.
3 rainbow. That's a level 8 that you really want to see in your opening hand. And it just helps out with a lot of your other combos. No trading in the deck. I think that card is bad, but preferably 3 over this. I was playing 3 of this and just 2 of that, but you don't really need 3 of this unless you're playing multiples of the fusion spell or you're trying to go for like a less hand loop build. Then you can play 3, but you don't really need 3 of those. This one is kind of better in a sense to have it 3. Better for comboing, better for bouncing back. You have the second one and let's say you fusion 1 away, you still can get it back. It's always going to be 1 in loop. And then the Dark World spells is 3 gates, 1 fusion spell, 1 library. I did not play charge, and I will show why later on why I did not play charge.
Is that the trap card? Or is that the other spell card?
It's the other spells, like
my bad.
It's like Reborn. Targets 1 in a grave, special summon, discard 1. I know a lot of people are using it for like the last card, but there's another sauce for it that you need to use. All these is great.
Shout out to that fusion spell because I use it in Infernoids to cheap shot people for game.
You. I did play Dangers. 2 Bigfoots, 2 Nessies, 2 Mothmans, 1 Chupacabra, and 1 Jackalope.
How'd they resolve today?
Man, I got sniped almost every freaking game. First, I had everybody just picking, and they got sniped. Then everybody's rolling the dice, and they got sniped. So they were actually better at discarding off effects like the nightmares and stuff. This wasn't actually in there before last night. It was a Astro Karibo. It's just another card that allowed me to get another level 4. But because I was going into, I felt like there was going to be a lot of Cascadia here. I wanted to play, and I knew I was going to go into time. I wanted to play more level 8s for the 1 card in the extra deck. And this helped facilitate another level 8. Not saying Astro Karibo didn't, but Astro Karibo's light. This is dark. If I ever needed, which I did today, I activated a Lauren banish this.
Did you ever need the snake or the?
No. The level it's sometimes it's awkward with the level here because like you might want to go for a rank 8 or rank 4 play, and it's awkward there. But you can like use it to link off and whatnot. But you don't need it if you're playing like rank 3s or something like that. Maybe. But yeah, not too much dangers, man. I've seen too many people playing too much dangers. They're playing 3 of this and like 3 of this, and
You don't want to overdraw and all that
that's too much.
cards.
That's how you lose. You draw a bunch of these and they get sniped, and you just lose.
Yeah. Listen to the man, people.
Yeah, I played this engine. This engine is actually pretty good, man.
Okay.
You,
I'm like, what?
it just gives you a free draw. And plus the discard though, that's what really makes it broken. In the draw
you
phase.
cheeky bastard.
So like you just activate, reveal any of your cards, reveal any of them, send a fusion to the graveyard, add this, and then resolve your Dark World, and then activate.
Send all hate mail to Akeem Davis.
Yeah, and then it's just a free draw, and then like, let's say like you get stopped and whatever, and you didn't. This is still in deck. You can use this like for defense, like set it, discard a Grapher and whatever.
And protect yourself.
Yeah. Against certain decks, like against KcCard, I side this out. But like other decks, I'll leave this in because it helps me draw into like defensive cards and stuff like that. Honorary Dark World. It should be Dark World, Blackwing, Zephyros.
He's not no damn Blackwing. He's been adopted by the Dark World clan.
I'll probably resolve this maybe like 3 times today.
Hopefully it wasn't near time. I don't want you to do that to yourself. I watched somebody do that today. They timed themselves.
I had to normal summon Dark Worlds a lot today. So I didn't really get a chance to even get this to the graveyard to use it. 3, Allure Darkness, mandatory for this deck. 1, God Destruction. Resolve this so many times. It got Ash once, but resolved it so many times, and it's just.
How many times did you get rid of somebody's savage hand traps and you was like, sorry, kiddo,
I gave a dude a nib. Card Destruction, and
I'm hella at it again, DJ Khaled. You played yourself right there.
Yep, and he nibbed me that turn. I still won though, but yeah.
Man, I imagine that can get really ignorant though. I imagine that card can get ignorant if you catch people at the right time with it.
Yeah. Earlier today, dude, I don't know why. I'm gonna explain that here. Actually, let me go ahead and do that right now. Why are y'all ashing this? Everybody's ashing this.
I don't like that card letting people start off like that either. But
like people will wait. They'll wait till I activate Genta and then ash this. I'm like, why don't you just ash the Genta? Like that sets me up so much more. But yeah, earlier dude ashed this. I'm like, okay. Allure drew into more cards, and I had this, and it was like card destruction for 5 cards, and 3 of them are Dark Worlds. It's like broken. And then last 5 cards in the deck is defensive cards. So I played 2 Kaijus, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Talents, and 1 Thrust. I took the charge out for this because you're gonna resolve this. The thing with Dark Worlds is if you don't start, you don't play. Once you start, you can play. So you're gonna resolve this.
You just need to go.
yeah. So you're gonna resolve this every single combo, because it severely activates on your opponent's turn.
That's what I wanted to mention, and I'm glad you said it. You're force activating them to walk into this.
Yes.
And I think that's the most cheeky thing in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, so they activate that, and you leave this on the board. You rip them for 4, and you leave this on the board. Let's say they don't hand trap you, and then you thrust. You can search this, or let's say you thrust, search card destruction because you can do that. But you search this, and you use this to hit the last card out the hand, right?
He hella did that to him. He's like, "You son of a."
So that they'll start their turn with 1 card. They have this on the board, so they can't they can't really do anything. But if they have like Fafnir or something, they can't special summon and try to get out, go off. Or if they have Unicorn, they can't really do nothing because they still have the Ceruli on board.
That's ignorant.
So that I thought that was better than the charge. And there were some hands where I used these in the combo. So I still left this on the board, and then my opponent was starting with 2 cards, but the end board is too strong for them to break with just 2 cards. But this resolved every time. It was, man, crazy cards. Crazy cards.
That's so stupid. You make them, force them into the cards, and then crack them in the head for, man, that's dumb, bro.
You know how many times I activated these cards, right? And my point was like, I didn't play Monster Effect this turn. Like, yeah, you did. You activated this Cerulli. It's like, oh.
Why you hitting yourself? Wow. Why you hitting yourself?
Man, it was crazy.
That's broken. I ain't gonna lie, that's broken.
And then in these, I didn't want to lose too bad to KcCCard. I also didn't want to play cards that's gonna make me like, I already have like I'm getting tongue twisted right here. I already have these, and this, like, you know, I can't really discard these.
Too much going on, probably.
You know, so I know people are playing Lava Golems. Lava Golems is decent. It's a level 8. It's a fiend. But trading sucks. It's garbage. I don't know why people are playing that. It just loses to Ash so bad. This, yes, it's a level 7, but the idea is not to give KcCCard another turn, because like you're deciding to more cards that's gonna help break their board as well. So you're just using this to clear the macro, because the macro is what's stopping you from playing. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as once you can play, then you can.
Rather than mess around with Nib and all that, just answer.
I did miss Nib a few times today, but this is better. Plus, it's a dark, so you know, you can allure. I kept this in going first because, you know, it's a dark, so you can allure, trade it, or get rid of it. And you can also, you know, Cerulli on board. You can tribute, put the Kaiju there if you want to. You know, it's you know,
it's a lot of application to it. I get it.
Yeah. Moon, 40 cards.
When the streets want to know when they're getting the Arcana Force back, man. You know, we ain't forgot, man. We ain't forgot. He said, y'all need to. I don't play this damn game anymore.
Extra deck got 2 Grapha Fusions. I didn't want to get caught by KcCCard. Them ripping one of these. It's not the most important card, but
you gotta have it.
You know, it's decent. Like, it helps play through Nib. One of this is for the Brendan High Spirits. You never summon this card. Unless maybe in the Despia matchup, you can, you know, probably
use their stuff. I guess.
Despia stuff. But yeah, you'll never summon it. You're just gonna send it. XYZs, you got number that guy. This, that.
Oh, I see you.
Yeah. That and that. This is the MVP of the extra deck.
Everybody mind that because his ass.
This is MVP of the extra deck.
Oh,
Mind Hacker actually was these two, Zeus and this. One KcCCard player hit this, the other KcCCard player hit this. But this right here, this won me in time a few times. Just helped me draw into cards that I need. This card is just so crazy.
Dumb. That card is so dumb. I forgot that card existed.
This card is really good, man.
That's a zoo card, wasn't it?
Yeah, zoo format. And then one Mudcracker.
They're all fiends. Son of a gun.
One Security Dragon. One Akashkic. Yeah, it's crazy.
Send all your hate mail to Akeem. Davis.
It's crazy how, like, you can easily break through boards and stuff like that. I didn't really resolve this on anybody like that as much. I resolved this, bounce back Cerulli in my dangers a lot. I hit one of my opponent's monsters before.
You ever used the top card excavation effect? No. He's like, nah, never got to do it.
One Cerberus and one Nightmare or Phoenix. I was playing Unicorn, but I didn't think I needed it. This was better. If I set up with this, I can co-link and draw more cards, draw more things that I need. And I wasn't playing access code, so I didn't feel like I really needed to play a Link 3. And then last 2 cards in the extra deck is one Appaloosa, one Skull Dread. Appaloosa is the end board. The end board is usually like this. So you got a Hope, you got that, and you have 2 Fiend monsters right there. Your opponent has 0 cards in their hand, so it doesn't matter. This is 3.
They said you gonna snip that and all you ain't got nothing anyway. But
and so you got an Omni negate, you got a spell negate, and you got 3 monster effects, and my field is protected.
So that's blocking the Imperm in case they like, I drew the Imperm.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's dumb. And then if you imperm, then you leave a Hope Harbinger over there. Oh my God, yeah. Broken.
Side deck, man. This side deck actually, man, I think it's pretty decent.
He's like, I hate
played
to show
2
you.
extra deck cards, 1 Lingerio, 1 Four Sword. This actually, I sided it in once. And I did get Ibly, but I didn't get to summon it. And this was for anytime I'm going second, so I can have just another card, because I know Caster is going to hit Zeus. So I was like, yeah, let me have another card. Plus, this is good against like every other deck, like all the rogues.
Was that a mind game for them to not see it and then suddenly see it and be like, what the?
Yeah, that was another thing too. Because like this is not, you know, and they're not in the extra deck. So then as soon as like game 2, they're like, all right, well, cool. I know I'm gonna hit the Zeus because I already looked at this extra deck already, and they'll skim over it like what he did.
That's
you know,
brilliant,
they just skim over it, and I just catch him off guard.
He got his ass with it. He got his ass with it. He's like,
The only hand traps on the list is 3 Ash Blossoms. It's just for branded. I'm gonna save these for the back, even though I didn't even use them. Actually, these are the MVPs, so let me just.
he's like, you know what?
2 Denkos. Didn't.
Both of y'all played that.
Actually, no, I did. I did summon it today. Trap Chick player thought that, it was a debate that you couldn't Rafflesia this. This was earlier. It got debunked. But we were talking about it, so I played him, and I'm like, all right, well, I drew Denko, and I was like, okay, you got Rafflesia, and you got 4 back rows. I'm not gonna summon this just yet. And I ended up doing some more plays, and I did a Bigfoot effect, popped his Rafflesia, and then he used Rafflesia to negate it, and I was like, okay, normal summon. And he's like,
oh my God.
I'm like, all right, game. 2 Twin Twisters and 1 Cosmic. I didn't want to play multiples of these. I know it's a card that you want to draw, but because I'm drawing through my deck and I'm playing cards that's letting me draw, and nobody's really stopping me from drawing, I just like, man, 2 is cool, so that then I can see it. These were against anybody who actually played anti-spell, because that's what's going to kill me. So I wanted something that I could change during the draw phase to help me out that.
And it literally won you today, didn't it?
Well, not this.
It was chaining one of them.
It was Brandon High Spirits, and the next card actually, 2 Book of Eclipse.
It's for him. It was for him.
Yes. But it's universal. It's good against Sword Soul. Last week I was playing against Runic, and they played Majesty's Fiend, which destroys my deck. He summoned it on board. I'm like, damn, I lose next game. So I didn't want to have. I already have the Kaijus. I already have a regular Book of Moon. Like I said, you draw through your deck constantly, so I didn't really think you need 3. I also played 1 Change of Heart. And these cards are really just for the Rise Heart dude, because that's just preventing me from playing. And I was trying to tell like the other Caster players earlier, man, like, why don't you just end on that? Like, if you end on that, that like sucks for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really does suck.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they were doing. But
Not that many people are playing it right, man. You know.
2 Raigeki, that's the MVP of the side deck. Every time I'm going second,
Activate it.
just side it in. It's decent against the Casteria, yes. Shangri-La still stays there, but it clears the macro, and that's the one that you want to clear. Just like this.
That's all you cared for.
The macro.
I got you.
Seeing 2 of these together is crazy. Like earlier, Book of Eclipse Casteria board, and baited out all his hand traps, and then Change of Heart his Rise Heart, Raigeki his board, and it got banished because of Rise Heart. Equipped my 2 Grapha, because 2 of my Graphas got banished off of in that combo. So equip my Grapha back so I can have a Grapha in play, and I had Boar Sword and Rise Heart for game.
It's like whatever avenue we take this, I'm winning this game. I'm sorry. Unfortunately.
No hand traps. Nib is cool, but there are those moments where they play around it, so it's just no point.
And that's really annoying.
Yeah. You have a freaking dead hand trap in your hand that you're gonna have to discard later, and it'll suck for me because it's a light, so I really can't use it. So I just went with just more cards to help me clear the
just move them out of the way,
stuff off the board.
Right.
And it was really good. This was good against Sword Soul a lot. Just any going second card, just me clearing the board and putting up 3 level 8s on the board easily. That's 9K. I don't have to go too much to where you'll nib me or whatever, even though you would, but it doesn't matter. Once the deck starts going, that's it.
Well, you know, you might be the Dark World master out here. You know, it is what it is, bro. All I see is a first place and that you play Dark World, bro. Are you unretired? Are you unretired? Are you unretired? See, I waited for the fist bump before I said that. Don't you change this.
You locked me in. Fist bump locked me in. The Bistio Synchro level 10 and the Chaos Angel is really good. I've been working on the Agents. I was supposed to play Agents today, but I didn't have a Baron.
Get this man a Baron. Send this man a
this week, I heard.
Oh, so. That's true. That's true. Send him one, guys. Send him one.
Yeah, this, yeah. I walked in, I said, yeah, I want that map so I can play the Chaos deck on it. This stuff is really good.
Well, congratulations to the champion. Congratulations to this gentleman for getting third and Devin for getting second, and we out.